Sure.
How'd I do?
Everybody can hear us? Richard, Dylan?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yep, whenever you are ready, Mr. Chair. So
Okay.
We're ready.
So good evening, everyone. I'd like to call to order the November 12th, 2024 Zoning Board of Appeals meeting. My name is Richard Gilbert. I'm the chairman. However, tonight, Bill Piggott, who is our co-chairman, will be chairing the meeting. So Bill, if you can go ahead and take it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I would like to introduce the members of the board tonight. On my left is Steve Pishkoff. I'm Bill Piggott, the vice chair, but tonight I'll be acting as chair. On my right is Dennis Crow, and on the screen is Richard Gilbert and Dylan Stella, who is an alternate, but he will be subbing tonight as a permanent member. 4 votes are needed for an application to be approved. The clerk will read the call of the meeting, excuse me, as advertised in the publication. After the applications have been read, anyone who wishes to withdraw or postpone his or her application is free to do so. If there is no one who wishes to withdraw or postpone, we will then move forward with the meeting. The clerk will call the application, at which time the applicant or his or hers representative will come forward and state his or her name, address for the record, and the nature and the reason for the appeal. The applicant representative should stand where he or she can be seen, excuse me, and all displays can be seen by both the board and the audience. Any and all items, plans, or pictures shown to the board are considered exhibits, and all exhibits must be left with the file. After the presentation is made by the applicant, we will entertain questions from members of the board and then entertain questions from the audience. We will also, after that discussion has taken place, accept presentations or statements either in favor of or in opposition to the particular application. Please be sure to state your name, address the first time you speak, and your name any subsequent time you speak. When your application has been heard, we will close the public portion of the application, and the board will go into their deliberations with the seated members. You are free to stay here, but as tempting as it might be, that you should not make any further comments, even if you think of something you should have said or wish you had said, but didn't. That would be taken as testimony, and according to statute, we are not permitted to take testimony after the close of the public portion. In most instances, we will make our decision immediately after each hearing. You may stay here to hear the result or call the land use office in the morning. You will also be notified by mail, and all decisions are published. I will now call on Maria Patola to now read the appeal to be presented. Maria?
Legal notice of the Madison Zoning Board of Appeals, Madison, Connecticut. Notice is hereby given that the board will hold a public hearing on Tuesday, November 12th, 2024, beginning at 7 p.m. in Meeting Room A, Town Campus, 8 Campus Drive, Madison, Connecticut, 06443. This is a hybrid meeting, and attendees may also join via Zoom webinar through either the webinar link or call-in information below. www.zoom.us, webinar ID 92002702103. password 3888818, or call in number 1-646-558-8656. Following applications will be heard. 24-1485 Nortontown Road, map 55, lot 8, zone RU2. Owners Elizabeth Zemitis, Mark Policio. Variance request to section 5.6F to allow 33.2 feet front yard setback where 40 feet is required. And section 12.6 expand a non-conforming structure for additions to an existing single-family dwelling. Copies of these applications are available for inspection in the land use office. Further details on how to participate in the webinar are posted on the Town of Madison website, www.madisonct.org. All written correspondence can be submitted to the Land Use Department via email to landuse@madisonct.org or dial 203-245-5631 for assistance. Dated this 21st day of October, 2021, Richard Gilbert, Chair. This was published twice in The Source on October 31st and on November 7th, 2024. Presenting tonight, the application is Hope Proctor, who is the architect and agent for the applicant.
Thank you. Are you gonna?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Maria.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm Hope Proctor. I'm the architect representing the owners at 85 Nortontown Road. We're here today asking for a variance for a front yard setback of 33 feet where 40 is required. The reason for the request is the physical layout and design characteristics of this site and the house itself make it uniquely challenging to comply with the regulations. I'll just show you the existing house, which was built in 1930, sits on a corner lot, which gives it dual frontage. So we have two sides that have the 40-foot setback. And as you can see, the existing house itself is non-conforming structure with portion of the house 23 feet within that setback. We're requesting to add a small addition off the back. It would be a small 9-foot addition off the first floor and a 6-foot addition off the second floor. The areas in pink are where the addition goes into the setback. So those are the only areas that are in non-conformity on the design. The location of the site utilities, the well, the septic, the gas lines are located on the other side of the house, so that makes it even more difficult to add an addition on that side. It's also wouldn't function properly with the rest of the house, the use of the addition. In an effort to maintain the architectural integrity of the house itself, because can we look at the elevations? It's a really beautiful home. It's very symmetrical. It's got a big front porch. If you want to go back to that elevation, that one's good. We're attempting to keep it in character with the house and the neighborhood. So we're adding the small addition would be here, and just a little portion here is the addition. And we want to make a seamless addition off the existing house. So I'll show you here. And I'd like to submit this as an exhibit. It's showing a 3D image of the existing and the new to demonstrate it's not a big change, and that's done intentionally to keep the character of the house the way it is. And in doing that, I think it keeps the character of the neighborhood, and the true intent of a zoning regulation is to maintain the character of that district.
So, okay, can I ask a question?
Sure.
I'm just trying to figure out, is the addition going to be larger than just what's requested? I mean,
Yes, the addition is large. Yeah, can you show me the floor plan? Yes, exactly. The
other thing,
addition,
have these photographs or the drawings been submitted to the?
not those.
Not
That's
those,
an
not that
exhibit, but you
rendering,
can
no.
keep
Well, they
that.
have to see.
No, it doesn't have to be. It could be
He said we can add an exhibit.
an exhibit. It's considered an
Yeah.
exhibit tonight. It's accepted as an
Okay.
exhibit.
Right, it can be
Yes.
added, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now, I know that we have two people on Zoom who can't see this.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna take care of that in 1 second as soon as I can get it back.
All right, okay.
Thank you.
And then can I have the floor plan so I can demonstrate that?
You want to see more?
I'm not turning here as I'm rolling. Why am I not scrolling?
Yeah.
Oh, here I am.
There. So the addition itself is right here on the,
I think this is the existing.
Okay, let's pay.
And that's the-
Correct. You see the tree, look at the little bush. The little bush they cut through.
If you can't tell the difference, that's good.
That's the.
yeah,
the bush.
that's a point.
So it's going out this,
Yes.
Yeah, yes. I guess they're taking, this is
here,
yeah, so they're adding to here.
We're adding like 4 feet.
Yeah,
taking this, all this,
Yeah,
and upstairs.
it's, yeah, 6 feet upstairs as well. Because you want to maintain that roof line and the look of the house.
Okay, I don't understand.
okay, can you explain?
I can show you in the plan, you might understand it better.
Yeah, okay,
So, this line right here, that dash line represents the edge of the existing house. We're adding that much on the first floor. This portion here is the portion of the addition we're adding that is in the setback. This whole gray area is an existing part of the house that's already there and in the setback.
Okay,
So on the second floor, we're adding a little bit right here. And again, you can see there's a small portion of this addition that will be within the setback. And the reason I didn't want to just put it here, it doesn't make sense with the architecture and the design of the house, and it wouldn't look right. So we just maintain that roof line and that wall edge.
so are you extending the entire, that end of the house out that direction?
Yeah, this whole piece is the addition.
The other floor.
This is the roof,
The other
that's
floor.
the,
Yeah,
yeah, right
there.
here, right here.
That's all extended?
Yeah.
That whole thing?
Yeah.
well, just in the pink area there.
No, the addition,
Pink area is just part of the addition.
Yeah.
The pink area is only that part of it that happens to be within the setbacks.
Okay,
correct, yeah. The entire addition is right here,
okay,
but the pink is what's in the setback.
all right, got it, thank you.
So I also would like to submit letters from neighbors we got in favor of this variance.
These read into record or,
Yeah, I can recommend them. Do we need a motion for that, or what do you need?
no, I can read them to record if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be good. And Rich and Dylan, because they can't see what's,
The first one is from Roberta and Barbara Costner, 94 Norton Town Road, to the members of the Madison Zoning Board of, no, can't say that last. To the members of the Madison Zoning Board, we are writing to you in full support of the proposed addition to Beth and Marco Policio, are requesting to their home located at 85 Norton Town Road. We live directly across the street from the Policios and are appreciative of the beautiful and aesthetically pleasing changes they have made to their farmhouse since purchasing in 2013. The home had fallen into disrepair and they have brought it back to beauty. The beauty it once was with gardens, fruit trees, stonework, and fresh paint. They are fabulous neighbors and wholeheartedly support the small addition to their family home. Feel free to contact us. And the second one is, to whom it may concern, I am writing in support of Mark and Beth Policio's proposed plans to their house on 85 Norton Town Road. I live near them and have no objection to their project. Since 2013, Beth and Marco have only enhanced their property, which is quite beautiful. And this is from Bernadette Hackett, 181 Green Hill Road.
okay, just for the record, we didn't have any letters on the thing, so you did not receive any letters?
No, I got these today.
Okay.
If you want to hold on.
Do you have any questions I can answer?
Is there any questions by the board?
About Rich and Dylan?
Yeah, Rich, you have any? No? Okay. Dylan, any questions?
I don't have any questions.
Okay. Are there any public comments for anyone wishing to speak in favor of the application? If there are none, are there any public comments from anyone wishing to speak opposing the application?
How come we can't make this bigger now?
Okay,
There's no one online, so.
okay, good. Are there any further questions from the board?
On here.
Okay, none? Any final comments from the applicant?
No.
Any final comments from the public?
Yeah.
Richard and Dylan, I have those other renderings if they wanted to see them, the exhibit.
If you could, yeah, put them online, that'd be great.
Oops. Didn't want me, you don't want to see me. This is the which one? This is the,
This is the
That's the
existing,
old one.
that's the existing.
yeah.
And that's the proposed.
So essentially, how much distance is added on each of the two floors?
6 foot on the second floor, 9 foot on the first floor.
Okay, so 6 foot, you just pick up the roof line. and move
Yeah,
it
we're
out.
like extruding the forms, yeah,
Okay, moving the roof line out.
Yeah.
6 feet on the top,
correct,
and then moving it out 9 feet on, well,
yes.
Any other comments or questions? Okay, I make a motion to close the public portion of the hearing and to deliberate the application.
Second that.
Okay,
I'll second.
approved. Okay, I make a motion. We have to,
Somebody else to make the motion?
yeah,
So
ask
first
one of the board members to make a motion,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, so that's which motion?
Well, we have to deliberate the
Right.
application, so if somebody would like to start speaking in favor or questions. Rich, would you like to start?
Sure. I mean, I think the hardship could be considered the fact that the house was built prior to that setback, and so it runs right through it. I think it's a modest ask. It's in harmony with the neighborhood. So I would be in favor.
Yeah, I have to agree if I'm Rich there. I think this should be approved. I think where the house was constructed, like on the setback, plus the fact that the property has 2 front yards, and there's a different setback there, so you could argue that the property is a unique, which creates a unique hardship. So I think we have a hardship here, so I would vote in favor of the variance.
Steve?
I'm in line with them. There's no issues here. The hardship's there.
Okay, I'm in favor of it also, and I agree with what's been said so far.
So from my perspective, the 2 front yards thing is, the one front yard down on, was it Green Hill?
Green
right?
Hill.
So that has absolutely no bearing on this whatsoever. It's so far from the road, it did 0 bearing on this. The one that has the bearing is the one on Norton Town Road. And yes, it goes through the yard. We're asking for a variance to add something that's a desired improvement to a home. And it makes sense. It's not an essential add-on, but it is in keeping with the nature of the house and the neighborhood, and it's got space is still available in the area. I struggle with it, but I think in final assessment, I think I will vote to approve.
Any other comments? Okay, I make a motion to close the,
Do you make motions or you want somebody else?
all right. Yes, all right, I'm sorry, you're right.
I'll make a motion that we close the deliberation and return to our meeting.
Any request to vote?
Request a vote.
I'll second that.
All those in favor? Aye. Okay, who would like to state the reasons or to grant the motion or deny it? And who would like to make that statement? I can if you want.
Go for it.
Okay, well, just a minute. Now that here's someplace.
You can use the agenda. Did you need to see the application number? Yeah.
I make a motion to approve the variance on application 2414 85 Nortontown Road, map 55, lot 8, zone RU2, owners applicant Elizabeth Zementis and Mark Pellishow. Variance request to section 56F to allow 33 feet and 2 inches front yard setback where 40 feet is required. And section 12.6 to expand a non-conforming structure for additions to an existing single-family dwelling on the basis of a unique hardship due to the difficulty and challenge in positioning the addition in any other location, and also due to the peculiar 1929 pre-zoning non-conforming corner lot containing 2 front yard setbacks. In addition, all construction must be in compliance to the plans submitted and upon acceptance of conditions approved from planning and zoning. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Motion passed. And so there's no coastal site plan. So congratulations.
Thank you.
I make a motion to vote
Do you want
on
to
the
keep that?
minutes of the, what was the last meeting?
You need to make a motion.
October.
Oh, no, October 8th.
Down your-
Oh, there it is, yeah, October 8th. Thank you.
It's fair.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes of the October 8th meeting of ZBA.
I'll second that.
Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any other business? If not, I'd make a motion to close.
There is no
Madam Chair.
other business, except I do think you're gonna have a December meeting, so, sorry. You may actually have 2 applications.
I used to like you.
Yeah, I know. I used to like me too. Just, as usual, as soon as I get the applications, I'll give you the heads up. I know December's tricky, it's holiday month. We do need 4 people for a quorum. I do want to remind you, though, if we have 4 people, I am obligated to notify the applicants that there are only 4 people because 1 no denies the whole application. It has to be 4 unanimous votes. So I appreciate you guys getting back to me when, once I
It's on
contact
the
you.
10th, right?
Yeah, it'll be on the 10th. We do have a new administrative assistant in Planning and Zoning Department. Her name is Iting Quinn. She started today. So you'll start seeing emails from her. She'll be the ones that'll start sending you out information. She'll CC me as always. So, and I don't know if anybody noticed, but I think I did manage to change the Zoom invites to say Maria Patola and not Dave Anderson.
Yes, I did notice that.
So, okay. That's all I have to say.
It only took a few years.
Yeah, I figured it out on my own. Yeah.
So you think there'll be two?
There may be two. There's definitely, I believe, one.
All
I
right,
think I received one today.
okay.
And there's still a couple of days to get a second one in, but,
Okay.
yeah, I received one, so. Okay, I'm done talking. Anybody else?
December 10th, you said. right?
December 10th is the meeting, yes.
Okay.
We did get another,
Second Tuesday. right?
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and we did get one application. So I'll try to get it up and, you know, to you guys it's a very, very crazy shaped lot, so, yeah,
Can we pre-approve it?
no. Anybody else? And if not, you can call your meeting.
Okay.
Motion to adjourn.
Yes, I make it.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Richard, for
Meeting
coming.
adjourned.
Okay, thanks, everyone. Thanks for covering, Bill.
Oh.